Welcome to Take 5. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Guy Duininck. Here at Take 5, we just do our best to bring an insight to you, simple insight, short teaching and encouragement, a word of wisdom, an insight, a revelation, anything that comes from the Word of God or anything that has to do with truth and wisdom and knowledge that will aid you, that will make you a more substantial person so you can live the life that God's called you to, this high calling, and also so you can be a greater blessing to others. Because you know what? If you can't walk, you can't bless others. If you can't stand in the test of life, you won't be able to hold anybody else up. So many people are trying to help other people, and sometimes, you know what? The best thing you can do for yourself, for God, and for others is do something with yourself first. You know, Paul said to Timothy, pay attention to yourself and to doctrine. Funny enough, he said the same thing to the elders at Ephesus when he left them there in the oversight of the church. He said, pay attention to yourselves and to the flock of God. So in this series, we've been talking about the subject of patience, or better, the quality of patience, which is so necessary in order to live life on the planet in the way God has called us to live it. What is patience? It's a capacity, a developed capacity to hold steady in difficult times, to stay in the same race, to stay at the same pace, no matter what arises against you. That's what patience is. It's different than long-suffering. Long-suffering is a quality that enables you to deal with difficult people. Patience is a quality that enables you to deal with difficult circumstances. The writer of Hebrews said, you have need of patience. He said that to a people who were suffering a lot of contrary evidence, afflictions coming against them. He also said to the believers in the epistle to the Hebrews, he said, be imitators of those who through faith and patience inherit the promises. Sometimes we don't even inherit the promises God has made to us because we give up too soon. We don't have the capacity to continue in faith when everything around us looks like the opposite of what God said. But back to James. I want to finish up with James a little bit and then talk to you a little bit in our next teaching about how faith and patience work together. But James exhorted believers, let patience have her perfect work. What does that mean, let patience have her perfect work? That means make a decision to stay steady to the best of your capacity at that time until you just can't hold on anymore, but give patience a chance to work in your life. Again, I come back to the simple metaphor of going to the gym and lifting weights. It's like James is saying, don't just go in there and look around at all these people with these awesome muscles and go, wow, that's awesome, and then go home. You haven't let the weights do their work. You haven't let your muscles feel the pain, feel the stress. So let patience have her perfect work. In other words, get in there, stay in there, and do it till it hurts a little bit. Don't run away too quick. We live in a society that doesn't want pain, doesn't want suffering, doesn't want difficult, doesn't want trouble. And so they medicate with drugs, medicate with alcohol, medicate with TV, medicate with entertainment, even sometimes medicate in church. Why are you going to church? I need to get away from the real world. No, you don't need to get away from the real world. You need to develop a capacity to live in the real world. Too many people go to church to get away. God has not called us to escape. God has called us to deal. And so one of the way that patience grows is by using it. You just have to use it. For example, you might just say to yourself, you know what, man, this is such a difficult situation. I just feel like giving up. But you know what? I'm not going to give up yet. I'm going to hang in there for an hour. I'm just going to say, nope, I'm not going to give up. Nope, I'm going to put a smile on my face. Nope, I'm not going to cuss. Nope, I'm not going to cry. Nope, I'm not going to go lay down in my bed and pull the pillow over my head and say, why me, God? Why me? Why did this happen to me? It happened to you because you're a human being. Nope, I'm going to go an hour. You say, well, yeah, but Brother Guy, what if I go an hour and then I just lose it? Well, good. You know what? Good. You exercised for an hour. What does that mean? That means next time you'll make it an hour and a half, and then you'll make it a day, and then you'll make it a week, and then you'll make it a month. And if you'll let patience have her perfect work, just keep working that muscle of patience, you'll get to the place where you're perfect and complete, James said, lacking nothing. Lacking nothing. That's very radical. You said, that's where I would like to get. How do you get there? You have to let patience have her perfect work. So thanks for joining us today here on Take 5.